So we're taking a big jump forward now from ancient Rome, where we looked at the sgraffito and the carvings into walls. We're taking a big jump in time now over to the early 1970s, and this is where 2D tagging began. And we can see here people would use marker pens or they would use spray paint, and they would tag somewhere with their name, and it was usually not their like full real name. It was usually like a nickname that they'd made up. So during the early 1970s, the writer Tacky183, and Tacky was his sort of nickname. His real name was Dimitraki, so he'd shortened it to Tacky, and 183 was the street that he lived on. So his tag was Tacky183. He started to cover New York City, writing his name absolutely everywhere, particularly in subway stations, train stations, using a marker pen, and then it became really, really popular for people to graffiti with marker pens and spray paint. So, inspired by Tacky183, who was the first person to do this, we're going to have a little go at 2D tagging. Now you can use your name, you can use words, inspired by what we did last lesson with the love heart and the words to do with love and hope, which we used quite a lot during the pandemic to support each other. I'm going to stick with that theme, but you can use your name if you want to. If you've got a nickname, you can use that as long as it's appropriate. I'm going to use marker pens, and I'm going to start off with my lightest colours. The thing is about marker pens and felt tips, if you start off with a dark colour and you put a light colour on top, the fibres at the end of the felt tip are going to start to pick up that darker colour. So it's very important that we start off with the lightest colours first. Otherwise, when we want to use yellow in the future, it's going to have a different colour on it, and it's going to ruin our work. So just in this box here, I'm going to just line my colours up in order from lightest to darkest. There's my darkest. What else have I got? I might even put a little bit of black in. I've got a purple that I think actually is darker than that. If you are a little bit unsure, just ask the person next to you, or put your hand up and ask the teacher. I think that looks even darker. I like this colour, which I might have down here. I might now move this one up there like that. And do I have a red? I'm going to move my blue up there like that. I've got a dark blue as well. So I've got all of them colours, and they're all in order, I think, from lightest to darkest. So I'm going to start off with my lightest colour. And what I'm going to go for is, I'm going to start using words like love with love hearts, hope. So starting with your lightest colour. You can use different fonts if you want to. I'm going to use some little symbols that I know to do with graffiti. Now, we did graffiti in year 8, so we should know some of these symbols. Right, now I'm going to start moving up in colours and repeating some of these symbols and words.